Good morning, friends. This is Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Hotel Yankee with a new video. This video is about how to operate FT8 on FT891 on a tight budget. In other words, using cheap components. What is FT8? FT8 is one of the many digital modes often referred to as sound card modes, because they utilize a computer's sound card to bring in audio from your radio to be processed by software to decode the information embedded in the signal. Conversely, when you want to transmit, the software encodes your message into audio tones that are sent out via your sound card to your radio's audio or mic input. Why use FT8? FT8 is designed to maximize communication even when signals are very weak, as low as -24 decibels. This means that even low-powered stations and stations with sub-optimal antennas can make contacts worldwide. Getting started with FT8. To use FT8, you will need 4 things. Number 1, an HF transceiver with data or SSB capability. Number 2, an audio interface to get the audio from the radio to the computer and vice versa. Number 3, a computer capable of running the FT8 and time synchronization software. Lastly, number 4, the FT8 software itself. Here are the things you will need to operate on FT8 using an FT891. The ISO FT891 ATU100 antenna tuning unit. A basic computer. A USB A to B cable. USB sound card. An FT891 data cable. Here's a photo of the data cable and USB sound card. Here's the photo of the data cable connected to the USB sound card. This is the summary of what you will need to operate FT8 on FT891. A basic PC, an FT891 radio transceiver, ATU100 automatic antenna tuner, data cable, USB A to B cable, and a USB sound card. Connecting components together. First is the FT891 data cable. It has a 6-pin mini DIN connector and two 2.5mm stereo plugs labeled data in and data out. Connect the 6-pin mini DIN to this input port labeled RTTY/data. Make sure to line up the guide to avoid bending the pins. Now for the two stereo plugs. This is a USB sound card. It has 2 input jacks. One is green for the speaker and a pink for the microphone. Connect the data in to the green jack and connect the data out into the pink jack. Next is the cut control USB cable. Connect the USB to the back of the transceiver and the other to the USB port of the PC. This is the ATU100 automatic antenna tuner. It has 2 ports at the back labeled TRX and ANT. Connect the TRX to the antenna port of the FT891 and connect the ANT port to the antenna. Now, let's connect everything together. This USB sound card plugs into one of the USB port of the PC. The cat control USB cable also plugs into another USB port of your PC. That's it. Now, we move to the software installation. But before we start the software installation, we need to change some settings in our FT891 transceiver to work on FT8. So, let's do this first. Press and hold the F key to open the menu. Turn the menu knob to menu 05-06 General. Menu 506, set the cat rate to 9600 bits per second. Menu 05-07, set the cat TOT set to 1000 milliseconds. Menu 0508, set the cat RTS to disable. Then turn the knob to menu 08-01. Set the data mode to others. Menu 08-09, data in, select set to rear. Menu 08-10, data PTT, select DAKY. And menu 08-12, data BFO, select USB. Press the F key to exit the menu. The first software we will install is NetTime. This software synchronizes the time of your PC to NTP servers on the internet. If the time of your PC is off by just a few seconds, WSJTX will not be able to decode the signals and it will not work properly. To install NetTime, go to google.com and search for NetTime. This is what we want. The website is timesynctool.com. Scroll up to download and choose the current stable version. Click on current stable version. A file will be downloaded to your downloads folder. Go to your downloads folder. Double-click on NetTime Setup. The installation will begin. Click Next and accept the default settings. Check the box Install a service to allow NetTime to run automatically when you restart your PC. Click Finish. Open NetTime. Click Settings. Change the update interval to 15 minutes. Click OK. Click Update Now. Time is synchronized. Click Close. This video will show how to install and set up the improved version of WSJTX in FT891. Open your browser and go to google.com. Search for WSJTX Improved. This is what we want. Click Download. Wait until the download is finished. Close the browser. Go to File Explorer, Downloads folder. Open this file. The installer starts. Click Next. Click I agree. Place a dot on Add WSJTX for all users and create desktop icon. Click Next. Accept the default destination folder. Click Next. Wait until the installation is done. Click Finish. Close this window. Close WSJTX window. Back to the desktop, open the new WSJTX icon. An error will show up, but this is expected. Click Cancel. Go to Device Manager. Go to Ports. Select Enhance COM port. Click on Port Settings. Make sure of the bits per second is set to 9600. Select Standard COM port. Click on Port Settings. Make sure the bits per second is set to 9600. Close the Device Manager. Open WSJTX. Click File. Settings. Enter your call sign, your grid, your region. Enable the features you want. Click on the radio tab. Rig FT891. Serial port, choose the enhanced port. Baud rate to 9600. Data bits 8, stop bits 1, handshake none, update hamlib 64-bit. Mode, select data packet. Split operation, select fake it. Go to Audio tab. Input, choose microphone USB device. Output, choose speakers USB device. Back to the radio tab. Rig data. Check read and display power and SWR. And hold transmit when SWR is greater than 2.5. Click OK. On WSJTX waterfall, change the start frequency to 200 Hz. Go back to Settings, Radio, then click on Test Cut. If it turns green, you're good to go. Click Test PTT, FT891 goes on Transmit. Click OK. Click on Settings. Go to Reporting tab. Enable PSK reporting spotting. Enable TCP/IP connection. Note of the primary UDP server and its port number. Enable secondary UDP server and its port number. Review the frequencies. Review the colors. Exit settings. Go to your FT891, press WDH, and set this to 3000 Hz. Let's try if it's working. Click on one of the station calling CQ. We exchange signal reports and confirmations. Click OK to log this QSO. This WSJTX installation is now working. Bonus clip showing the new features of the improved WSJTX. The bands are now shown on tabs. It now shows the transmit power output and SWR. The Enable TX now has a new function, Standby TX. It automatically resumes when a station replies. This is the completed FT8 screen after this video series is complete. This monitor was set up to display 4 windows: the WSJTX and the waterfall, the Grid Tracker 2 and its call roster, the Log for Old Men 2, and the live video feed of the FT891 transceiver, all working with each other to give you efficient FT8 operations. WSJTX controls the rig, cut control, frequency, encoding, decoding of signals. Grid Tracker 2 displays the stations that the WSJTX received and decoded. It checks the stations against your logbook to filter those you worked before to avoid duplication. Roster displays the stations calling CQ. The log for Old Men 2 is a logger on standby monitoring the WSJTX database activity. Any new QSO will be automatically added to its database, and it automatically updates the log of the world, EQSL, and QRZ databases. To enhance the WSJTX operations, you will need more software like Grid Tracker version 2 and Log for Old Men 2. The installation, setup, and integration of this software to WSJTX will be on part 2 and 3 of this video series. So please, like and subscribe to get alerts when I upload these videos. Thank you for watching. This is Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Hotel Yankee saying 73 to all.